Alright, you guys, so Dragon Ball Heroes episode 11 was pretty interesting. So basically what happened is Goku is basically pinned down by lags, and basically but Vegeta is continuing to fight and actually doing very well against Orn and Kami's fusion, which again, if you remember from my review of episode 10 last month, I said that their fusion reminds me very much so of Elemental Hero Neos from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and again, guys, but Vegeta is actually finally able to have some true shine in this episode of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, because he basically unleashes this massive final flash that is able to separate the two twins, which is basically able to make Orin and his sister Kami separate. And they say, boy, who is this guy? He's pretty strong. And then Lags, which is the girl made of crystal that we saw in the last episode, she has basically pinned down Goku, and Trunks basically steps in to try and help Goku out, but then Lags basically goes after Trunks and attempts to get in with the crystals, and Trunks manages to fight through it for a second to basically give Lags an energy blast to the face. But when Lags tries to pin her crystals down on Trunks, Goku is basically able to finally get back up again, and he takes Lags' second round of crystal shards instead of Trunks. And again, Goku at this point is in a lot of pain, and basically Jiren is actually able to do some damage against Zamasu, including giving him a severe punch in the stomach. But all that doesn't matter, because even though that Jiren is able to basically knock Zamasu into a mountain, Zamasu is just able to walk out of it and sort of heal himself with this sort of black energy. And he says, it's pointless, no matter how many times you try. I'll always be able to restore myself. And then Zamasu sort of trapped Jiren in sort of like this prison cube, and Topo says, Jiren, what's wrong? And Jiren's unable to move. And then Hearts tells Lags to basically go to Universe 3 to help Cumber out, because that's our next target. And then Lag says, are you sure? and then Arch replies, "You're the only one that's capable of doing this at this point." And then and then the real main thing that happens in this episode, guys, is Hearts finally gets involved with the battle on his own and is able to make basically Goku, Trunks, and Vegeta basically smack into the ground, but by controlling the gravity, almost kind of like Pain's almighty push, and like for a second, everybody just forced face down into the ground, and then Heart says, "So you're Goku. I'm interested in that silver power of yours, but I see you can't do it right now. I intend to try and raise it out of you again." And then Heart says, "Won't that be interesting?" And then Goku says, "Well, let's try it." And then the episode basically ends with guys saying, "Oh boy, this experiment is getting more interesting by the second." And then the last thing we see, guys, is Few looking at Metacore and saying, "It's almost time, my friend, for you to make your grand entrance." And that's where the episode ends. So yes, guys, we are finally, after so long, going to get to see the return of Metacooler.